go to the first sound, which is h, as in the word hat. How to produce the sound? You need to open your mouth a little bit and push a lot of air quickly. Do not touch the roof of your mouth using your tongue, and you do not need your voice to produce the h sound. H, h, h. H sound is unvoiced, and usually it is spelled using H letter. But sometimes you might find some English words that has h sound but spelled using W and H letters. For example, in the word hat, here, help, and behind, the h sound is spelled using H letter. Meanwhile, in the words who, whose, and whole, the h sound is spelled using W and H letters. You might also find some English words beginning with H letter, but they do not have the h sound. For example, our, honest. Now, let's practice producing the h sound by listening to the sentences and repeat them. We had a whole month's holiday. Can you help me for half an hour? Hi, hello, how are you? Now, let's go to the next sound, which is n, as in the word nose. How to produce the n sound? You need to open your mouth a little bit, and then your tongue touches the roof of your mouth behind the teeth. Push out air through your nose, and you will feel the voicing on your throat. N, n, n. The voiced n sound is usually spelled using N letter, but sometimes it is spelled also using double N letters or K and N letters. For example, in the words new, now, son, and one, all the N sound is spelled using N letter. But in the words dinner and sunny, the N sound is spelled using double N letters. Meanwhile, in the words new, no, and knife, the N sound is spelled using K and N letters. Now, let's try to produce N sound by listening and repeating the sentences. I've been living in Jogja for 9 months. Let's go to the zoo tomorrow morning and have lunch in the afternoon. The N sound has minimal pairs with sound in some words. For example, like the words mile and Nile, mine and nine, mummy and money, comb and cone, name and main. Now let's go to the next sound, which is as in the word ring. How to produce the sound? You need to open your mouth a little, then the back of your tongue should touch the roof of your mouth. Then you need to push air through your nose. There should be voicing when you produce the sound. A voiced consonant is usually spelled using N and G letters. And for the notes, the letter N is pronounced ng if there is a k or ng after it. The ng letters is sometimes pronounced ng as in the word singer, but sometimes it pronounced as ng, like in the word finger. But nk letters is always pronounced as nk. Let's see some examples. For ng sound, you might find it in the words evening, long, sing, and singer. But for nk sound, you might find it in the words bank, thanks, think, uncle. And for ng sound, you might find it in the words angry, finger, hungry, longer. Now let's try practicing producing the ng sound by listening and repeating the sentences. I'm thinking about going somewhere and doing things. Relaxing, having a good time, lying in the sun, all sound interesting. Ng and n are called minimal pairs in some words. For example, wing and win, thing and thin, bang and ban, rang and ran. Now the fourth consonant in this video is L, as in the word live. How to produce the L sound? The tip of your tongue touches the roof of your mouth, just behind the top teeth. The air passes the side of your tongue, and there should be voicing on your throat. L, L, L. Sound O is spelled single L or double L. For example, in the words learn, lovely, alone, and feel, the L sound is spelled using single L letter. But in the words tall, well, and yellow, the L sound is spelled using double L letters. L sound might be long at the end of some words such as people, simple, uncle, and little. And in some English words, the letter L is silent. For example, have, talk, could. Now let's try to produce the L sound by listening and repeating the sentences. Look at those lovely little yellow flowers. Learning a language can be difficult for some people. N and O are called minimal pairs in some words, such as no and low, night and light, nine and line. Now the last consonant word for this video is as in the word thrift. How to produce the sound? The tip of your tongue points backward towards the roof of your mouth. Do not touch the roof of your mouth using your tongue. And there might be some contact between the tongue and the teeth at the side of the mouth. You will feel voicing when you produce the sound er, er, er. The voiced er sound is usually spelled R, double R, and sometimes W and R letters. For example, in the words red, ready, really, right, road, and room, the R sound is spelled using single R letters. But then in the words ferry and sorry, the R sound is spelled using double R letters. Meanwhile, in the words rap, wrist, write, written, and wrote, the R sound is spelled using W and R letters. Now let's practice producing R sound by listening and repeating the sentences. I'm really sorry, your room isn't ready. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. Too much writing makes my wrist ache. The L and R sounds are called minimal pairs when you find it in some words, such as long and wrong, light and right, load and road, jelly and jerry. Don't forget to practice your pronunciation to improve it. See you on the next video.